I had put my heart into that film. And if we're being real, it hurt watching it vanish into the void. I kept creating cyphers, music videos, behind the scenes content, film sets, storytelling, but every outcome was always the same. 10 views, maybe 30 on a good day. At some point, I had to step back and ask, why am I putting 10% effort into 1% return? I had built my first short film, specifically for YouTube, wrote it, shot it, edited it, promoted it, even made a theme song to go with it. I had told myself, this is it. This one's gonna break through. The film was called Knuckles. Real story, real effort. I dropped interviews, posted on socials, tried every tactic they told you to try. Rewrote titles, changed thumbnails, studied the algorithm. And still nothing. Maybe 20 views. No traction, no momentum, no answers. That moment shifted everything for me. I had put my heart into that film. And if we're being real, it hurt watching it vanish into the void. I kept creating cyphers, music videos, behind the scenes content, film sets, storytelling, but every outcome was always the same. 10 views, maybe 30 on a good day. At some point, I had to step back and ask, why am I putting 10% effort into 1% return? And that's when it hit me. YouTube gives you access, but never control. They decide who sees your content. They decide how much reach you get. They keep the ad revenue. They own the platform. It's not really your audience. You're renting it. That's when I made the decision. I wasn't going to keep building for someone else's land. I wasn't going to shrink the creativity to fit what the algorithm thinks is safe. I started building KayatickStyles.com, my own platform, a digital studio, a home for the work, a space where the stories don't need permission to exist. But let's be clear, this doesn't mean I stopped using YouTube. I still use it. I still post because it's a freeway, a traffic lane, but it's not the home. KayatickStyles is the destination for my platform, my ecosystem built from the ground up with one goal, creative independence. Now let's talk about what that cost me. I've sacrificed a lot to get here. My marriage didn't survive. Half a year, I co-parent my daughter and my son trying to juggle the dream of being the father they deserve. I spent my last dollar more than once paying the mortgages, covering bills, while trying to fund film projects. I've watched the website version get built and become outdated before it even launched. I've even been laid off, hit rock bottom, but I still kept working toward a vision that I couldn't let go of. Some days I felt completely alone. No one to vent to, no safety net, just me, a camera, and a script, and this fire in my chest to tell myself to keep building. There have been times I asked myself, am I wrong for wanting this? Should I just climb the corporate ladder? Did I gamble my family's future on a dream that might not work? But here's the truth. I might not see the full reward of this platform. Maybe my kids will. Maybe years from now, my son, my daughter will open up KayatickStyles, see the catalog, read the stories, and realize my father built this for us. That's what keeps me going. Because at the end of the day, this is legacy work. Creative freedom to me isn't about making content. It's about owning the narrative, telling the stories that platforms are too scared to host, creating something that can't be demonetized, flagged, or buried. KayatickStyles is my response to all the limitations we're talking about. No gatekeepers, no censorship, just real stories told with care, built for longevity. And if you're watching this, maybe you're a creator too. Or maybe you're just tired of seeing real stories silenced and buried or forgotten. Either way, I built this platform for us. For the people who know there's more to the story. For the people who believe we shouldn't have to shrink just to be seen. So yeah, I still post on YouTube, but now it's with a purpose. And now it's time for the full story. And you'll find it where it truly lives. KayatickStyles.com.